Start over.
So we did trivia, and it was a lot of fun. I came out to an early lead, but honestly, it was very neck and neck and neck and neck. And at the end, it came down to me and Mackenzie, which I was totally fine with because, like, she's my number one. And she did beat me in the tiebreaker question. So she won. She gave the disadvantage to Connor, which was also what I was going to do. So no harm, no foul. And yeah, that was that. I once again lost.
But who won?
Mackenzie won.
Which was great.
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously Mackenzie gives Connor the disadvantage, and then just talk about your strategy going into the comp and then what actually happened.
Yeah. So going into the competition, my strategy was to first do only the one balls in my own bowl, just so that I felt like I would waste time going further down. I did make one longer trip just to kind of see what was up, and it was definitely the right move to focus on my ones first. Then when I just did all the negative points, because I saw Connor was like quickly moving really quickly. So I knew all of my pink balls had to go into Connor's. And then when I was down to just the 3 balls, I started putting them in Mackenzie's because I felt like if she won, she would keep me safe. And I felt like she had a better chance at winning than I did. Unfortunately, she also put her 3 balls in mine, so we really didn't make nearly as much progress as we needed, and she came up just short of the win, which was devastating.
So yeah, Yvette wins. How do you feel? What do you do strategy wise with that?
So Yvette winning was like kind of exciting because honestly, like Yvette is someone that I'm like rooting for. Like I would love to see Yvette win this game. I'd love to see Yvette or Mackenzie win this game. I love seeing newbies succeed. But I knew I was in a little bit of trouble. I had a comment earlier with her where I told her I wanted to go to the end with her. And so I just came into this room and I basically put all my cards on the table. I told her that Connor and Mackenzie were dating and that their household had a bit of an advantage. They had 2 people playing versus we both had 1. I also told her that I had been weaker in competitions so far, and so that if she really wanted to win, I would be best kept for the end of the game. And then I think that was really kind of like, I also mentioned that I did kind of want to play at the end with her, and I wanted to have a newbie win. So I tried to, compliment her and then just leave the decision with her.
How did it feel when she nominated you?
I think it was a mistake to put me into the Santa Showdown. I think it was a lot of fear about candy canes. And I think the desire was to not let any one person have too many candy canes. But I think now she's going in against 2 people who have more candy canes than her. Whereas she could have just gone in against 1 person with an advantage over her.
Yeah, what was I going to say? How'd you feel about that coin flip?
Boring. Make your own mind up. Also throw Connor in, whatever. It's fine.
All right, so I didn't see the Santa Showdown, so do a quick, short and sweet version of what you did and how you were feeling during it.
So Santa Showdown was it was a memory game. We were given 7 items that we had to remember in a row, and then we were asked to write down the name of the item. I fucked up because I didn't realize we were using the same sequence of 7 items for the entire game. So after I answered the first question, I kind of quit worrying about my acronym and tried to get ready for the next set. And that is not what happened. So it did not go super well. I ended up losing by 1 point. But I am fine with it because I'm rooting for either Mackenzie or Yvette to win this entire thing. And I think Mackenzie stands a much better chance of winning this whole thing than I do. And I love it when a man flops. And here I am. I flopped for y'all this whole game. And I managed to flop at the end. So goal achieved. I had the best time.
So you want to show us what your parting gift is?
Yeah, so for my parting gift, I got a cranky piece of pizza. You want a piece of me? Honestly, people really didn't want a piece of me. They liked me. They kept me around. I feel like this isn't the best ornament for me, but I won't be hanging it either. It's probably going to be regifted. But
I will take it.
Thank you so much.
I love it. Okay, kind of final words about the overall experience.
I think these games are always such an incredible, unique opportunity to meet new people and kind of learn new things about yourself and kind of access different parts of your personality. And I'm just so glad that I took a little time out of my day to be here. It has been a very rough week, and I think I needed this. So I'm glad I was here.
Yay. Thank you. Anything else, or are we good?
Nah.
No fuck you, Sunty, or anything?